Hello, hello, print fam. Let's make sure this is all working. It looks like it is. Hello, just got the email that we're live. Hello, hello. Welcome. Make sure you comment. Let me know who you are, where you're from. My name is Darren, as you probably know since you're watching this. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing something I shouldn't. What's up, Robert? Oh man, it's not what I wanted. I just wanted the comments. You are technically first. I have a confession though, Robert. I already streamed this once and no one showed up to the stream. And I was like, man, even Robert usually shows up for all of the streams. And I realized that I was streaming unlisted so no one could find it. So we're starting over. So welcome y'all. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate that. Where's everyone from? I know Robert's from California. Who else is on here? Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Anyway, today I'm working on some white toner hats, but I wanted to make the official announcement that I'm building the shop. It is official, and it's doubly official because my wife is fully on board, and it's a lot her idea. I think part of it's because I've started taking over more of her garage, and she wants it back. Luckily, it hasn't snowed much this year, but we're officially doing it, and it's going to be bigger than before. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to jump on here, since everyone is going to be hopefully eating turkey or resting or not partying or eating turkey by yourself. You have some time to think, and I would love a little bit of your brain power to help me. So let's answer a question. Is this the same as the AI PDF that you sent previously? No. So I originally had a shop drawn, and it was going to be 30 feet by 40 feet. And I'm working at the same time, so doing white toner hats. So it was initially going to be 30 by 40. And my wife said, yes, we should build a shop. So make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate it. So 30 by 40. And the shop was going to have a bathroom that was just a toilet and a sink, a utility closet, the shop, and then I was thinking about doing an upstairs but wasn't sure. And I decided I didn't want to do the upstairs, didn't want to deal with it. But my wife said that she thinks the shop should be bigger. And so now, instead of the shop being 30 by 40, it's still, the shop part is still going to be 30 by 40, but then on the side of the building we're going to add another 12-foot section that will be where the office is, a full bathroom. So she wants it to have a bathroom, like a toilet, a sink, a tub, not necessarily a tub, but a shower, a utility closet, and then maybe a kitchen hangout area. I don't know. That's part of what I need your guys' ideas or help with. is if you were building a shop, like what feature would you absolutely want? The shop's going to be way bigger than I was expecting, and she's letting me do it, so I'm excited. And so again, the general footprint is the shop will be 30 by 40, and then the office area will be 12 by 40. It might be a little shorter, and we'll do like an overhang so that you can walk in the door and have a covered like patio. So it might not be the full 40 for the office area, but roughly 40 by 42. So what would you do? Kind of the plan for the shop is, because there's so many moving pieces, we're going to no, Robert, the HP, this shop is going to be one level, ease of access. The idea is, now I lost my train of thought. Don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, let me know your ideas of what you would do for the layout, because great, thank you. So the reason I wanted to do 30 by 40 was because I want to get a flatbed, and now that we're doing like a 42 by 40, that's going to give me plenty of room for a flatbed, so I can get a flatbed printer, a flatbed cutter, still have my HP latex. My wife has taken over the embroidery, so when I move out of here, she's gonna move in here, and we'll turn her current office into one of the bedrooms for the kids, because we've got 4 kids, 2 in each room, and so we'll move the oldest into her own room. But let me know if you have a shop, your must-haves, the things you have in your shop that you wish you didn't have. But, oh, I remember what I was saying. Because the build process is going to be so lengthy, we're doing it in chunks so that I can try to cash flow it. Because like doing the drawing and engineering is going to be like $700, and then you got to get the permits with the city, and then you got to do foundation work, and then you have to do plumbing, and then, well, plumbing and foundation kind of intermix. You do the foundation, then plumbing, then flat work, then framing, then roofing, and yada yada yada. So my hope is that, because the building part, I've saved up enough that I can pay for the engineering and the drawing, and then by that time those are done, after a couple of weeks, then I can pay for the permit, and after that's done being approved, we have a year from the permit start to do everything. So then save up for the cement, which I'm almost there, but I can't get a full quote until I have the drawings, and so hopefully I can get the cost of the cement, and I'll pay for the cement, and then the cement process is going to be anywhere from 1 to 4 months, and so hopefully during that time I can save up for the plumbing and etc., chunk the whole thing out. So that's the idea, but we got to get the plans so that we can get started. So any ideas, I would love it. Second thing, because I'm working on white toner tonight, love my white toner printer. In a previous video, I mentioned that I was upset with being told that the cost per page to print was about 25 cents. And according to my math and how much I paid, my cost per print was actually closer to about $2 per print. Well, I still haven't replaced the toner. I bought new toner, but I still haven't had to replace it. And so every page I print lowers my cost per print. So in reality, my cost per page to print for the toner is probably really closer to, I would guess, $1, which is, I don't believe is bad, especially for what I do. Like, I did all of these designs on 2 sheets, and the project is 10 hats and 6 shirts, and I did it on 2 sheets. So for what I do, it's great. But I did want to publicly apologize. Uninet was not happy with me, and at the time I was not willing to change the video because it was the truth at the time. And while it still is true, at the time that I ordered toner, based off of how many sheets I'd printed, that's what I had paid. I've since printed more using the same toner, so in reality, the price keeps going down. So I'm sorry, Unit. Still love your printer, still use it. Another thing is, someone emailed me and asked to show the white toner hats because they said I've made them a bunch but never showed the final product. So if you want to see what they look like, go over to my Instagram, TT Make Something, and I will show you a picture of the final product for these hats that I'm working on today. So these hats, this order was because I did some shirts for a guy, and I had this guy. I had a leftover transfer, threw it on a hat, threw it in with a shirt order. He's now ordered 10 hats, so he liked them. People like the look, they like the product, so white toner, for me, works really well. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, TT Make Something. I also started a new Facebook page, which after this is done, I will go link it. But if you want to try to go find it now, I'd love to see you join over there. It's more of just a general get help with stuff Facebook group. So not a page, Facebook group. It's called print, comma, large format, comma, lasers, comma, apparel, comma, promotional products support. So it's got a printer, my large format printer. There's only about 8 people in the group right now. But I just want to build it up with basically to be able to have a place where people can ask questions and get answers, because I don't know everything and I think other people know stuff that I don't. And it'd be great to have a little bit of help. So, and Chris, thanks for liking on Instagram or following me. So, I'm almost done with hats. And then I gotta go in and eat dinner. But if you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them real quick. Why not outsource the hats as embroidery or patches to your wife's business? Because the customer didn't want to pay for it. These are cheaper. I need to get some white toner sheets from you. Email me or Instagram message me. Oh, someone else. I missed the notification. B Hatch, thanks for liking on Instagram. TT Make Something, if you guys want to follow along. Let's see. Bob says, hey, oh, B Hatch, hey. Bob says, I have a 35 by 50 outbuilding in my backyard. I'm doing apparel, vinyl, and woodworking. So Bob, I would love to know what you do or don't like about your shop, because my building is going to be similar sized. NYC EUC, welcome to Print House, welcome. Make sure you go follow the Print House. He just released a nice video about the difference. Well, I guess not the, he talked about his 2 label printers, which was interesting to watch. So go follow him on YouTubes. So yeah, any questions, comments, concerns, rude remarks, all that fun stuff? I got a couple more minutes, and then I gotta go eat dinner. Then I gotta go deliver these hats, and I'm calling it quit. I figured as much, Bob. I figured you were B Hatch. Speak now, or forever hold your Reese's Pieces. That's a good question. Do you like Reese's Pieces or peanut butter M&Ms better? To Print House, thanks for the donation. Very kind of you. NYC, just starting my business. do I need a DTG now? So I think DTGs are good machines. I've done a couple videos on them, but I personally, unless you're going to be printing a lot, you're going to be spending a lot of money and you're going to waste a lot of ink. So I personally, if you can get away with not getting one, then I would wait a little bit and try to do some outsource work while you can save up for it, unless you want to just go ham hog wild, which I kind of did, and it's paid off now, but it was stressful in the beginning. The Print House, thanks again for the donation. Make sure you go follow him on the YouTubes. Trevor, well, hi Trevor. Trevor, you can come over and help me anytime. Bob says he has his shop split in half, a clean side and a dirty side. So I don't think I'll have as much problem unless I get into a lot of flatbed cutting stuff, but hopefully I don't. If you buy a cheap China DTG, make sure it's a wet cap station. So yeah, the Print House, if you buy one of those cheap ones, make sure it's wet cap. The DTG, if I was to buy a Chinese DTG printer, I would buy the Fun Sun. You can look them up, FunSun Sign, I think, .com. That's what I would buy. Robert, if you're in Utah, we'll see what we can do. Hobo Nickel something, my eyes can't read that. Hey man, been watching a while, just wanted to say, have been great knowledge resource for me. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. So, almost done with these white toner hats. Then we're gonna go deliver them and then eat some dinner. The family just got home, so they're probably, hopefully they're not waiting for me. Children, did something weird. Children get angry when they get hungry. Heart and Hustle, thanks for joining. He's another YouTuber. Make sure you go follow him. He's got a lot of fun stuff going on. So Bob's saying that his biggest regret for his shop is not having a bigger cleanup area. So I don't think I need much of a cleanup area, but I would probably regret not doing it, so I probably should keep that in mind. But so thank you. Anyway, these are what the hats look like fully done. So they have a real simple feel to them, kind of feels like the hat. I think they look awesome. So this is the Richardson 112. It's backwards for me. Hopefully it's not backwards for you. It's not. So I should mention NYC, EUC, the FunSun DTG. I have no idea if it's a wet cap or not. So, okay. I've got 4 more hats, so about 2 more minutes and then I'm signing off. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button and ask any last questions before I get out of here. Yeah, I don't do any painting. Any paint stuff I do, I go to my brother's wood shop. So I probably wouldn't have that problem. And as of right now, I do not want to get into painting. But life changes. Mike, hi from Cleveland. He says he's got the new Epson F570 sublimation printer on the way, looking to expand. So if I were to buy a sublimation printer, the F570 is the one that I would buy because it's the bulk ink system. It's a lot less expensive than the Sawgrass, and it will do wider prints. So it's more versatile as far as doing more than just apparel. So you can do the aluminum blanks, you can do really everything. It does roll labels or roll paper as well as just sheet paper. So that's the one that I would buy. So great work. If you do want to get something cheaper though, they definitely have, like the Sawgrass is available for in the $500s of dollars. So great one. The print house, he's got his Fusion finally coming. Any advice for first setup? No, it's pretty basic. I didn't go through and like pre-program anything. Just as I got media and everything set up, I just programmed it as needed. So highly recommend the Fusion. You guys can use my affiliate link. There's a link down in the description if you guys do want to buy one, but not required. But Bob, thank you for the donation. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it very much. So the print house Teflon covers, there's a pillow pack that I bought, about 20 bucks on Amazon. I know I link it in some of my white toner videos. I do recommend that. I always leave the bottom Teflon sheet on, like the slip cover that it comes with. Oh, this one's peeling off, gotta press it again. But usually for everything I do, I use craft paper. I don't use the Teflon sheets. So, but I'll see if I can find the link and get it over to you. Thank you again, Bob, for the donation. That was very kind of you. Let's see, no other questions. So I got 2 more hats plus the one that's on here now. Also, none of you guys answered my question about which is better, Reese's Pieces or peanut butter M&Ms. Yes, Munir, this is live. Bob, you can do stickers on the eye color. That's the beauty of the eye color system, is you, oh, this hat just got ruined. I boogered it up. Right there. Anyway, Bob, yes, you can do stickers. Uninet, hold on, I gotta get some more stuff. Uninet sells some vinyl media that you can print through it, and you can swap the toner arrangement. So it allows you to print white first, white second, not white at all. So yes, you can do that. You can even set it up so if you have like a Graphtec or a Suma, you can put the registration dots, all that fun stuff, so that you can even contour cut it. Or if it were me, I would buy, and I want to buy, but I'm saving my pennies, the LC600, which is a sheet-fed contour cutter, so that you can produce stickers in mass. I think if I were starting over today, I would hold off on buying the HP latex, and I would actually start with toner stickers until I could save up enough money and then jump up to a large format. So that's my 2 cents. Oh, and to answer my own question, I like peanut butter M&Ms better. The chocolate to peanut butter ratio is better. I like more peanut butter. Yeah, the LC600 is sweet. Okay. Well, makes me really sad that I ruined this hat. I'm gonna try to place an existing thing over it so that I can save it. I will see if I can do a video on toner based stickers. I've done some on my Konica and they turned out really nice. It's definitely a great way to go because you can get something like the Uninet, or you could even do like one of the Oki like production printers, like their heavyweight champion that does a really good job. The downside to those is they're more expensive than like my Konica is per page to print, but it does get you in the door and makes it really nice to get started so that you can pay for your machines and then start making money. To print house with your heat press, buy some Captain tape. It's super handy. So you can do the ghost white printers, Munir, but I don't like them just because you're printing a second time. So basically you print, swap out the cartridge, and then print white. So you're more susceptible to having registration issues. So I would rather just pay more. So anyway, I'm taking the design and I'm going to lay it over the hat again in hopes that I can resolve my boo-boo. You can use Captain tape to peel the design off, but I'm hoping this just works. The toner based stickers are not as weatherproof. They are short term, but for full outdoor, you would need to laminate them. So Mike asks what I mainly use my white toner for, if it's for mostly hats, left chests, and prints. Yes, the majority of what I do is left chests, sleeves, like right above the collar or right below the collar, hats. I don't like to do full color prints. Plus, I cater to the business market, so most of the time that's what I'm doing anyway, is just logos. Like this one, it's a logo. Trying to cool it down. We'll see how my alignment went. Sweet. 2 layers. Saved me $5 on a hat. That's why I like to do small. That one's gone. That's why I like to do small ones, because all of the designs for the 10 hats and 6 shirts I was able to do. I fit it on one, but I had to print 2 because I messed a couple up. So 2 sheets to do all of them. So this is the last hat. It's the last one. So any other questions before I call it a night? Shout out to Bob and the Print House for the donations. So Mike asks, how's the learning curve for the marrying A to B and the rip? Hats look awesome, nice work. How many hats? So this hat is 10 orders, or 10 hats. I design everything in Illustrator or Photoshop and then just import a PDF into the rip, so I don't use the rip for its full potential. The marrying process I felt was pretty easy. You do have to realize that you're going to lose some sheets. So I'm missing a hat. It fell on the floor. I'm not done. So you just have to realize when you buy the printer that you're going to waste some sheets. Yeah, as long as you're aware that that's what's going to happen, then like I think I messed up. For me, I messed up 4 or 5 sheets, and then other than that, all I do at this point is I mess up an occasional, like when I'm doing the marrying process, like the very bottom of one of them will come up or something, or I'll lose a letter if it's thin or something like that, but no big issues. The print house, I want the new Stahl's Hottronics hat press. I would like it a lot better, but I'm using a $99 one that I got from Amazon. So it gets the job done. It's paying for these hats. It paid for itself with the first job. So I bought this so I could buy the other one. I did the same thing before I got my 16x20 Stahl's flat press. He pressed the IQ. Mine's not the IQ, mine's just the Fusion. I had a 15x15 $300 one. So it paid for itself. I upgraded to get something bigger, better, nicer. And the same thing with this hat press. It was $100. Just trying to save up. We'll get a nicer one. Bob asks if I use the Gildan brand or do I prefer something nicer. So when I typically sell just plain shirts, I normally do Port & Company. I occasionally do Gildan, like their heavy cotton, their 5000 series. And then depending on what my customer wants, I'll upgrade to a next level if they want something a little nicer. That's actually what this shirt is. I don't like them as much, but I prefer the PC55. Yeah, for the patches, you'd need a better one. I would too. So, Smuzzler is in an apartment, want to do vinyl stickers, and I know that the BN20 is slow, and some people talk about fumes, trying to find out what the options are. Yeah, if you want to do printed stickers, the BN20 is the best option for you. The fumes aren't terrible. You would just want to make sure that you ventilate the room because they are considered to be toxic. But yeah, it's a good starting one. It's definitely more affordable. I think all in you can get them for about $6,000 right now versus my setup out the door for the 315 was about 18. Mike is saying that he has got the old style Stahl's cap press and you have to build up the platen to avoid the scorching and creasing. Yeah, that's the biggest problem I have with this cheap one is if you look on this hat, I don't know if you can see a line right there. It'll go away, but it definitely happens with this cheap one. So, okay, my hats are done. My family's inside. They're probably eating dinner, so I am gonna go join them. Thank you all for jumping on. The print house is saying that the BN20 does white and metallics as well, so that is true. It has some differences. So thanks everyone for jumping on. Thanks for being here. If you're in the US, happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, and watch for my new video on Tuesday, and make sure you look up the Facebook group. I'll post it in the comments a little bit later, and follow me on Instagram. And if you're buying anything this holiday season, I would love if you could or would use the affiliate links. A small commission comes back to help the channel, and it's greatly appreciated. As always, thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. Hit that thumbs up before you go, and we'll see you in the next one. Whoosh. have to come back because I gotta see the button to push the X. So, bye guys.